Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. Let's get into the charts and see what's going on. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody, make sure you smash the like button because we will be giving a $200 free $200 promo code for Prime XBT. All you do is put it in your promo code section. First one to use it gets it. I'll be doing that in the live chat after we get 100 likes. So let's get into it. Headlines real quick. AI research takes a backseat to profits as Silicon Valley puts products before safety, experts say. Profit is ruining everything, right? Profit is ruining truth. Profit is ruining everything, right? Markets do not run on truth right now. They strictly run on profits. Whether being good news or bad news, they're moving the markets in the direction they want to get you to put your money in so they can take it out. Period. The end. I think it's going to be pretty soon. By the end of this year, we're going to be seeing a major crash in the markets. At least the beginning of one. It may take years to finish, but let's take a look at what's going on. The end result, nevertheless, will be the same. But let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial. Make sure you guys smash the likes. Also, we're going to go over different topics that you want to go over to as a group. So in the chat, while I'm going over the markets real quick, let me know some of the topics you would like to talk about, or articles you've read that you would like to other people to see, or whatever. Leave it in the comments in the live chat and we'll go over that. But let's take a look at the Dow Jones. So the Dow, we got back above the golden pocket zone. So far we tested the 0.65 and got support. If this holds as support here, we could get up to this 43.2. But remember, like I said, Bitcoin crossed the 0.786. So it got up into, if the Dow Jones was the same thing, it'd be up about the 43.5 to 44,000 range, which I still think this would just be a bear market rally, a suckers rally, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think this is going to new all-time highs, although it could, right? Doesn't matter because we trade it. And so the S&P, we got above the 786. We had talked about it if it does the same as Bitcoin, which it has so far. Now this 786 has to hold 58.68. If it doesn't, if it drops below that, I'd say it's safe to say we're coming back down to at least test the 0.65, but that could be the local top or the top, right? Nasdaq, same thing. We wicked above the 0.786, and as of right now, it is below it, but it is still early. 10 o'clock, we usually see a market reversal. So if they're going down now, they might flip and go bullish. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Don't forget, guys, there's still a 100% deposit bonus going on with Prime XBT. They extended it this month for me, so definitely take advantage of it if you haven't already. Sign up using my link and you automatically get 100% deposit bonus on whatever you deposit. They match 100% up to $10,000. If you already have an account signed up using my link, make sure you go to the promo code section and put in promo code SAVVY100. If you have any issues, email me and I'll get it fixed for you, but that should get it going. Remember, you can trade stocks, crypto, S&P, Dow Jones, gold, silver, oil, S&P, everything all on one exchange. They even have stocks such as Netflix and Tesla and many others now. Just an awesome exchange, growing and growing. Don't forget BITUNIX also. We have a competition going there with the top prize as a Model 3 or $35,000. There's also Rolex, Apple Watch, iPhone, Sony Alpha, Vision Pro, tons of prizes. Check that out. You can sign up to that using my link. It'll automatically get you put in there. That is for 1 month. It started the other day. We got a month to go. So you don't even have to beat anyone out. You just have to get the trading volume, right? Which isn't hard to get. If you are a trader, you get that. So here's our trade from yesterday. We're up $253. It was a small one. I did add when we got up in here. I took my stops out and added more shorts in right about here. We have $877 invested, so we're up 25%, $231 as of right now. That can switch in a heartbeat. I'll probably put some stops in here in a minute, but at first I want to go over Bitcoin. As you guys know, this is our bullish chart, which the 4 wave doesn't match up with the 2 here, so I'm not too confident in that. But it is a possibility that that's where we're at. The weekly RSI is getting extremely high right now, so this is something to be cautious about. Also, this is the bearish chart, which I am more leaning towards. This is what I've been talking about for a long time. A big bear market with tons of opportunity. No, it is not doom and gloom. It is massive opportunity if that does take place. And I showed you these counts. Whoops. Move this back over. I showed you these counts the other day. I posted it on my X account, that this was 5 waves down, wave 1. This would be wave 2 unless it breaks that 109. Now, it could still hit the 109 because wave 2 can retrace up to 100%, but anything over 100%, then it's invalidated. But if it's the case, and this is just this could end up being a ABC, and then we get another ABC, who knows. But if it's a 5 wave structure to the downside, would get us down to here, then we may get a big rally up and then more downside. But if it's just a ABC, right here is the minimal, 70,874. And if it is a 5 wave structure, your 3rd wave is going to get you to about 149.6. So I'd have to move this up somewhere in this range, right? But anyways, let's look at another pattern I'm looking at here on the 4 hour. And I'll show you something in the daily that we've been talking about. I know this is kind of wishy-washy looking, but it does look like we are getting a diamond pattern reversal here. Now, that doesn't mean it's a total reversal, but if it does play out and we break this bottom trend line, which currently is about 103,244, I'd be looking for around the 98 to 99. This isn't an exact number at all. This is just a range, right? But if we break up to the upside and we break this high, before I would consider this, you have to break 105. If it breaks 105, we could be going for a double top at that 109-ish. That would be a double top, 109,483. If it does go up to this range, I see it possibly going up to 110, 111 and sucking up the liquidity and coming down, but we'll see what happens there. Remember, in the bullish case, we could see 125 to 135. In the bearish case, you guys, if you're new here, don't even want to know where it could go. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Let's take a look at the daily chart without all the stuff on it, right? So if we look at the daily chart, this is what I've been showing you guys. We go off this high here or this high, whichever one you want to go off of. And look at this high here. We're getting higher highs in the RSI on the daily, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence. That's what we're seeing here. Let's look at the altcoins real quick. So this was Sol. Let me put Solana back on here. I know there's been a lot of hype going around. And what do you guys think? What's the next thing going to be? Are we going to get some more smoke and mirrors hype about things that are happening that aren't really happening and just kind of out of our view, and it's going to pump the markets? Or do you think there's going to be like a black swan? There's going to be something big happening very soon, pushing the market one way or another. But I'm pretty... my gut feeling says they're running out of shit to hype about. We'll see what happens. They can still make more shit up, I guess. But let's look at Solana. US dollar. So Solana's almost hit our target up there at 187 from the break of this. Has not hit it yet. Has not re-entered the channel, which it broke. So actually, I could have moved this down a little bit. No, I'm going to keep it right there. Yeah, didn't quite hit, but it's definitely getting a rejection here. We'll see what happens. You guys know from when we broke this, my measured move target is 27 bucks. I still think that's a damn good possibility. Another thing I'll show you real quick here on the daily for Solana. You can see here, this high and this high. We're making a higher high in the RSI, lower high in the price action, hidden bearish divergence, and that's big divergence. Again, have caution. And right now, as long as we can stay above 242 with XRP, you can remain bullish. Once we get back below that, we're heading down to our lower levels. Could be as low as 44 cents, maybe even lower. Same thing. If we look here on Cardano, right? Cardano, it's looking like the same pattern, right? A diamond reversal. Looks like we'll probably at least come back down and test this trend line here. I'm going to put you a target here, about 74. If that holds, could get another bounce. If not, we break below here, then I believe our resistance is going to remain the same as our old resistance. Every time we get a fake pump above this, usually with news events, right? Like deals being made or blah, blah, blah. Then we get these spikes, right, that get us above our trend, but we return right back below it. And Ethereum, same thing with Ethereum. You can see our higher high in price action, lower high in the price action, higher high in RSI. Major hidden bearish divergence there. It's all over everything. Same as in Litecoin, hidden bearish divergence, guys. If nothing else, there's a big pullback coming, period. Tesla. So this is what we had been looking for Tesla, right? And this big wave 4, now wave 5 down to the 151. If that breaks, we have much lower targets. I'm a buyer at 40 to 50 bucks for Tesla. Still, I've been saying it for a long time. I believe it'll get down there. All right. Anywho, thanks for tuning in. We only got 28 likes, only 55 viewers. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Get this cranking. I do appreciate it. Bunny House, something is going to happen. Trump says he didn't look at the stock market, but he doesn't stop trying to manipulate it. Yeah, you can't tell me he don't look at the stock market. If he's president and doesn't look at the stock market, then there's something wrong. So pretty sure we just get lied to left and right from all the people on the top. All right, let's see. Bunny House, Tesla is another one, declining sales, and this thing is still up there. Yeah, it's going, the hype is going to end, guys. The hype is going to end. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot see the future, but it does look like these markets are so ready to come down. If they do get another rally to the upside, it will just be more FOMO, more exit liquidity. I think it's very dangerous here. I know that's the opposite of what most people say, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing my view, my belief, and it's dangerous right now to be in these markets unless you're trading them and getting in and out quickly. Savvy do a joint video with financial astrologer. Many astrologers are predicting a mega crash in 26, so must take their opinion if it's possible for you. 2026, huh? The one said, nah, the markets will pump hard. Leverage is just a lovely way for a platform to get its breakfast, lunch, and dinner while traders losses. Well, that's not true. Analog robot guy. Leverage can make you a lot of money. If you use it properly and use proper risk management, you can make a ton of money. A ton of money. The problem is most people want to jump in and think they're pros right off the rip, or they follow somebody trade for trade when they don't know what they're doing, and they lose. 10% of traders take money from the other 90%. The fact. The crash will be at the end of the year. Possibly the one, if it plays out the same as every other 4-year, right? But if it did that, everybody would make too much money. So there's going to be something happen soon or something that's going to change that. I do believe that, because that's how markets work. They work to take the most amount of money from the most amount of people. And the most amount of people are putting in the most amount of money right now, trying to last till the end of the year, because they think that's when it's going to drop. So therefore, I think it's going to drop way before then. I think it already topped here, honestly. But again, I could be wrong. Been here for 4 cycles, and same like 21. Been here for 4 cycles. I've been in Bitcoin since 2016. Don't know when you got in, but okay. Going old schooling and selling in May and walking away. Probably a good thing to do. Let's see where the markets are as of right now. Dow Jones is up 47. So has Trump said anything today? Video podcasts are having a moment in media upfronts. AI research. Been there a long time. Haha, seeing crazy stuff in this market. Hey, yeah, me too, the one. And I've been doing daily videos on it for 5 years, right? So I know Trump said that days ago, but I'm talking about today. If a president's saying this dropped, I don't understand how he gets away with that, honestly. I don't know. SEC should be all over him, but he can get himself out of trouble, I guess. And everybody he knows. We've seen that in the last presidency. How many people got rich in .com era and held the majority of their wealth? Trump's crypto portfolio is down 7 million. WLF crypto goes up till he gets even, at least. I don't think he's down at all, buddy. David. Trump's portfolio, crypto portfolio, is not down. Promise you that. He made Trump coin for free. Don't cost you nothing to make a coin, and give yourself however many you want. Remember that. I've seen that. I've seen influencers do that and just smash their, you know, that's another thing. Like, so a lot of these influencers, you'll see them and they're going to hate me for saying this, but it is the truth. So I still get emails daily about new coins, new meme coins. Peep Memes one. They pay you a huge amount of money and give you a huge amount of the coins for free just to talk about it. If you shill it, they'll pay you more. If you don't mention it's paid, they'll pay you more. It's illegal, but with the crypto market right now, people are getting away with a lot of things. Even the higher up, the highest up, are scamming people with crypto, and nobody's getting in trouble for it. So, yeah. But those with a conscience, like myself, have a hard time doing that. Not gonna lie, I've thought about it, but why? So you can feel like shit for screwing people? I don't want to be that guy. There's enough of them guys out there, especially on YouTube and X. Looks like 2 guys didn't get away with it. Alex Celsius and FTX. Yeah, that's totally different, though. That's not just the coin. They were doing a lot of other stuff on the side. FTX, for one, they were trading money that didn't exist, right? And they were well, it existed, but it was other people's money. That's totally different. That's Ponzi shit. That's a totally different. Is coin 8 in his world library financial portfolio? Oh, David, they don't report half the shit they do. I promise you that. Yeah, it did get prison. I mean, he was president. He was stealing everyone's money, right? Who else should get in trouble for that are the ones that were shilling him, including politicians. They were shilling FTX big time because they were getting a lot of money passed back under the table to them through it. Stolen money, but they can claim they didn't know and not get in any trouble. But the coins are decentralized. There's no owner, they say. Wouldn't that be funny if the Satoshi wallet started dumping? Don't never put that past like it won't happen. I'm not saying it's going to, but if you think it's never going to happen or it's impossible, that's dangerous thinking. What's your prediction on Ethereum top 6 or 7? On Ethereum, if we were to get another push up, I hope you're saying if, because there's no guarantees, but you know what? Let's do something crazy right here. Let's make a crazy Ethereum bull count. Just for shits and giggles. And this could just as easy crash to 0. But let's do this. Here is your crazy bullish count for Ethereum. 7,900. 7,900 or disappear. What if this already has custody of the wallet? Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. What if us already has custody of the wallet? You mean the US? I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, anything's possible in there, right? The conspiracies and everything backing it are just insane. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. If you are watching on your mobile, make sure you exit the chat, hit the thumbs up, and come back in. Once we get 100, I can give you guys your $200 promo bonus. US, yeah. It's definitely a possibility. George announced that the parabolic phase is just starting. He's right, but it will be the downward parabola. Probably. Let's take some more looks at where we're at here with this Bitcoin cycle, right? We're going to go out to the weekly. Right, so this is that trend line that we broke back below and came above. We got our bounce off of our 55 EMA. Currently, we're above all the EMAs, so technically, we should still be bullish unless you go below 94.5, right? Technically. Where are we at on our trade here? We're up 330. Looks like the markets are probably coming down a little bit. Yep. So was the 10 o'clock reversal to the downside? Maybe. Let's take a look. Still trying to hold support on the top of this golden pocket zone for Dow Jones. Trying to hold support on the 786 for S&P. And let's take a look at 786 for the Nasdaq, still trying to hold support. But I mean, they're talking like everything's at new all-time highs, and they can say it is for the year, right? And it's really not even that for the year. So this was February. I think this may have been just a great pullback, and continuation is coming. Thoughts on White Rock crypto? It's going to be a stock exchange crypto, I guess, for the future. I have no idea. I had to look up on that. I've not heard anything about it, nor have I checked into it. But let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me ask Grok what it is. See what we got here. All right, I'm going to put this on so everybody can read it here. White Rock White is a cryptocurrency and blockchain-based protocol designed to tokenize. Now, I'm not shilling this, guys. I'm just reading it. Someone asked about it in the chat. I know nothing about it. Real-world assets such as stocks, bonds. Okay, so key details, current price. Yeah, I don't know. Not something I would mess with. Some sources on chain analysis have flagged White Rock as a potential scam due to its use of proxy contract, which allows the contract owner to modify code, disable cells, and transfer tokens. Right there, if that's true, stay away. Misleading claims. Posts on X suggested endorsements from Ripple or connections to Trump's world liberty, but that's unconfirmed or misleading. Yeah, that scam. Sounds like a scam to me, unless something validates it and it becomes real, but it's looking pretty scammy. Tesla Optimus dancing. Thing is pretty cool. I'd like to see what all it really has, right? What it can all really do to see if it's worth it. Can it do like tedious things? I don't know. What's the markets doing? Looks like they're trying to come back a little bit. Trying. Bitcoin following? Yeah, kinda. Not really. You can tokenize your house. 46 likes. Don't look like we're going to make it today, folks. Yeah, I'm going to make this kind of a short video. Not a whole lot happening. No big news. I'm waiting for something big. If something happens today, I will be doing another live. So make sure you have your notifications on. Smash the like buttons as always. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you do get notified when I post videos. But I'm going to take off today. It is quite high, but you know what? Giving away something free. So if it can't get there, I don't know. Invite more people. Tell more people to come in. Do what you got to do. But I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and